What's good, man? Just another segment. And I'm with a guy that don't need no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. But before we even get to that, I got to put this out there. On this platform, we don't do no glazing. We ain't chasing no ass. We ain't playing no games. You can't pay us to get on the platform to say something good about you. Either you got it or you don't. And that's just what it is over at Just Another Segment. We only fuck with the real, and we gonna come find you if you real. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I heard that, man.
So I want to introduce to y'all, man. He go by a lot of names. I don't know them all, but I'm gonna give all the ones I do know. You know, Poe Van Glorious.
Yeah, the Van Glorious, man. Yeah.
The Black Julian.
Yeah.
Help me out, Poe, man.
Man, Poe Obama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, it's quite a few of them. I had them all together, but you know, got on the camera and got shaky. But let's get straight to it, though. How you feeling today, my brother?
Man, I'm good. I'm great, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy to be here on the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Ready to take things to another level per usual. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
appreciate you coming down. Appreciate you coming down, man. You're a real busy guy, so you know,
Man.
taking a little time out your schedule
Man.
to come rock with us mean a lot to us, bro. We really appreciate
Man, I
it.
appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah,
Straight
no
like that.
doubt, no doubt. How did you come up with the name Tough Poe?
Man, that's a great question. I actually came up with that name freestyling walking to school one day. The
Okay.
original name is Teflon Poetics.
Okay.
That's the whole name. Tef Poe came from one of my partners. I was in a group called Honors English, and one of my partners was like, man, we need to shorten that name. So I knew I needed to shorten the name if I was going to be like a real successful rapper, because I never really wanted to be like solely underground oriented. So one of my partners, Siraj, he shortened the name to Tef Poe, and I just took it from there.
That's hard. That's hard. So, what was some of your first music inspirations?
Man, definitely my older brother Black Spade on a hip hop tip.
Shout out to Black Spade.
And then outside of that, you know, it's a lot of shit. Just Rakim, Nas, Scarface, Tila, Twista. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, soul music, just black music in general, a lot of gospel.
For sure.
I was just raised around inspirational music.
I fuck with that. Do you remember your first rap you ever wrote?
It was called A Change Gonna Come. I don't remember the lyrics. I was still on the same shit back then. You know
Okay, now would you say, was that Sam Cooke influence, or that's just
Most definitely.
where you was at? Okay,
Most
that's
definitely.
what's up.
Most
So, just to take people into the mind of Tef Poe, like, outside of all of the things that we already know, the surface level things, who is Tef Poe? Like, if somebody was just like, a lot of people probably say they know you, right? Or seen you in passing. But if you really wanted somebody to know who you are, how would you explain it?
Man, I'm a revolutionary artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I'm a calculated thinker. I'm a strategist. I'm a son. I'm a human. I'm a nigga from St. Louis. And a lot of people hate the fact that I use the N-word, because they be like, bro, you too intellectual to be just always using the N-word. But I say I stopped calling myself a nigga when they start treating us like niggas.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, being intellectual don't mean you can't use your words of choice.
Man, the thing is, when I first came out as an artist, many iterations ago of myself, when I started having certain conversations, I wasn't really giving people my full authentic self, right? I was being calculated about what I said,
right?
How I said it. Didn't really want to be kind of appearing to be as country as I actually am. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I understand that.
Just shaving off critical pieces of the identity that make the whole package what it actually is.
And then, you know, that was the climate of the culture at one point, too.
Yeah.
You know, where everybody was just trying to put all the dopest words together
yeah.
and not really like tapping into who they truly are. So I get that 100%. And I know you mentioned Black Spade, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I didn't know that was your brother at first. I mean, I've been knowing for a while now, but I didn't know that was your brother. And he's so talented.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I mean?
dude is ridiculous.
So that's like coming from a family like that. You can't help but be one of them ones. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I want to tell a funny story about Black Spade. You know what I'm saying? Only me and him know this, and it ain't even nothing deep or long. Right? So I'm in Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? No, I take that back. I'm in Trader Joe's.
Okay.
So you know how niggas is when they get a little change. We go to Trader Joe's. You know what I'm saying? And we moving and grooving or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm walking, getting some flowers from Miguel and shit. And I see him, you know what I'm saying? He about 7 feet, right? So I stop, and in my mind, I say, I ain't gonna say nothing to him. I said, I gotta say something to him. You know, when you see them good guys out, you gotta let them know. So I stopped. I was like, hey, bro, what's good? I was like, I'm top, bro. I was like, I love what you do, bro. I love your music. And, you know, I'm man enough to say that on camera and to him to his face that just because, you know, people attach shit to fame and money all the time and what they see, the illusion. But just to see a person in human form out shopping and get them their flowers, just to let them know that they work appreciated, I had to do it, man. And knowing that's your brother is even flyer, you know what I'm saying? So Black Spade, keep doing your thing, boy. I had to tell the story, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
So coming from a musical family, man, and being around so many talented people, you can't help but sharpen your skills. And I seen the way you did that Crow Life 10. And I was like, when I first played it, I was like, damn, he on to something. You know what I mean? Because I let it ride, and I was like, this tight, but I got to hear it again, and I got to hear it again. And then when I heard it, I was like, man, we definitely got to interview Tef Poe, because dude got some serious bars, and plus all the work you've been put in, right? So tell me the mindset you was in when you created Crow Life 10.
So really, Crow Life 10 ain't nothing but a continuation of the whole Crow Life series, right?
Right.
And I was really inspired by guys like Lil Wayne, Yo Gotti. You know, Yo Gotti did 20 of them cocaine musics, if not more, you know what I'm saying? He just ran it up on them cocaine music tapes, right?
Nah, for sure.
And I thought that was dope how he did that. Same thing with Wayne with the Drought Is Over and all them tapes, right? So I really said, man, I gotta find a way to re-engage my fan base at some point.
Okay,
right?
Dope.
So I said, I'm gonna make these tapes. I'm gonna put songs from the vault on the mugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put, in some cases, new freestyles. It might be a beat out that people really want to hear me rap on for real quick, right? I'm gonna figure out a way to get it out without getting a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's just what I did. I kind of released myself from the bondage of rapping in a box. So like, in their whole series, if you listen to it from 1 to 10, and then before I did the Crow Life, I did a tape called Surviving the Times, which was kind of getting me ready for the Crow Life series. And really, I looked at people like Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? Even people like Russ, you know, all these people who was putting these projects out that was direct to consumer, right? And they wasn't going through Spotify and Apple and all that immediately.
Right.
Where they was able to say, hey, I figured out a way to sell my music again. You know, so Crow Life was basically me using Bandcamp and any direct-to-consumer mechanism to build a fan base that was even more niche than what my fan base already was. Meaning I'm pulling the people who I know want to monetarily back this into a certain universe. You know what I'm saying? So my whole situation was basically just built by the fans who actually determined that they wanted to support a nigga. That my fans said, hey, we won't help you break the matrix. And that's what happened. So
hey, if you could break the matrix, you a cold motherfucker. Get out while you can. When I listen to some of the lyrics and some of the songs and freestyles on there, it reminds me of what a true lyrics should sound like, right? And then I happened to see this post on Facebook pop up of the top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5 rappers in St. Louis. And Tef Poe was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I pondered on that for a minute. I looked at the list and I said, I totally agree with that. Right? And the reason I agree with that is because I've heard you in rare form way before Crow Life 10 and even after Crow Life 10, right? So I want to say these bars to give people an understanding of why you at the top of the list. And if you could, finish them off where I stop at, or you could get in there while I'm going, right?
Okay.
And let's see if you know what song this is. It say, as I exist across eons in critical form, I'm destined to write a biblical poem that could turn the MC back to its original form.
Yeah.
It's a crying shame. My favorite rapper died in his 30s.
Yeah.
You know the rest of it?
So even if you dissing now, I possibly heard it. They free me like this is the O.J. Simpson verdict, reworded. Something like that.
That boy snapped so crazy on that one. Look, when I heard it, I was gonna write the whole thing, but he started going so crazy. I'm gonna just see if he remember it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always like to test a rapper to see if they remember their lyrics.
Yeah.
So you don't get on stage and be like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put you in the top 5. One of the reasons why I put you in the top 5 of STL is because the lyrics is way above average.
I mean, honestly, bro, with all due respect to everybody out there, because we got some ferocious
we do.
MCs in St. Louis, I push myself to represent the pinnacle of the shit. Like mentally, I push myself. Like I want to be compared to Black Thought one day. I want to be compared to Scarface one day. I want to be compared to Nas, Pac, Chino XL, Eminem. You know, all these different niggas. Where you like, how the hell did they put that together like that? But the difference, and I never said this on camera. The difference between me and most people who aspire to be great lyricists is, I still take the lyrical part and mix it with the real part, though.
Yeah.
Like, so you listening to a nigga
100.
push his mind to the boundaries of creativity. Still, when you listen to my lyrics, though, even up under the poetry, it's gonna be something reality based in there where you're gonna be like, I could see and interact with that, even though he rapping in an abstract way.
Right, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. So, without ruffling any feathers, right? Who would you say, it could be from St. Louis, St. Charles, it could be from East St. Louis, it could be from Columbia, Missouri, Kansas City, but in the state, because see, I would just say STL, but I ain't going to do that to you. But I'm going to say, you know, because, you know, niggas will be dissecting it, breaking it down. I thought Tef was my man's, and why he didn't say my name, so you know you got to spread it out, right? So, who would you say your top 5 is in the state of Missouri without including yourself?
I'm always put Black Spade at the very, very top.
100.
Because, I mean, dude is so outlandishly creative. You just never really know what he working on and how he working on it.
He in a different world,
it's just
bro.
a different arena of creativity for black music, but he still is a hip hop artist.
For sure.
So after him, I gotta go Rockwell Knuckles.
Classic, yeah.
I gotta go Rock, man. That's a hard person to rap with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A stylist individual. You know what I mean?
Man, you never know what you gonna get sometimes. He come with it.
And it's a shame, man, that he feels so unappreciated by the crib, because everywhere I go, people at the crib love dude.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? That's a St. Louis mainstay. That's like when other cities say they got real rappers,
his name come
that's
up.
That's one of the guys we pull out to show niggas that we can't be fucked with.
For sure.
And so yeah, Rock for sure, super creative guy, man. And actually, like I said, legitimately one of the best rappers. He don't punchline you to death. He got catchphrases and syllable manipulation.
And he has a great personality too.
All of
that plays into his music as well.
You're right. You're right. we gotta go. I'm gonna go show some love to the women.
Okay.
I'm gonna go KV the writer, man.
Yeah, she dope. Yeah, she dope.
That's one of the most important records I put out recently that collab with me and KV. I feel like when I'm around KV the writer, it's probably the way that Kanye West felt when he first met Kendrick. Like you from the next generation of what I'm trying to do and what I've done, but you get it.
Cause she on a Crow Life 10, right?
Oh, for sure.
She showed up on that too.
For sure.
I love that song actually that y'all got. That's super dope. Okay. KV the writer, what's that, 3?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go. And KV is an important artist for St. Louis.
She got a lot of substance to her.
Because she can give you the hits with relative ease, but she can also do very serious records when needed, and everybody can't do that. And she get down on politicians too, so I just like that.
That's a key pointer for you, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean that's a multi-talented artist. That's the full spectrum. You do it all. And then I'm gonna go. I got Spade, I got Rock, I got KB. I want to give the 4th slot to a combination of 2 people, Bo Dean,
for sure,
and T-Dub-O.
For sure.
I don't want to give them 2 separate spots because, personally, when they rap together, that's my favorite combination of 2 people rapping together in St. Louis.
Okay.
I think it's such a balanced combination of two lyricists rapping together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And I love both of them too. They put out good quality music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that they lyrics are well thought out.
Oh, they lyrics they some of the crazier lyricists we got. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like, again, unpredictable pens. Don't know what they're gonna say, how they gonna say it. And they can write it, you know, them dudes could write any type of song you want them to write.
For sure. I like that. I like how you put that together. I agree with you 100%. Like,
I got one more though.
Yeah.
One more. This a hard one, dog.
Yeah, I know, man. And you know, before you even say that, I want the people to know, like, when we talk top 5s and stuff, that don't discredit nobody out there, right?
I gotta go Jule, man.
Jule? Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I gotta go Jule. I had a name in my head I was gonna say, but I gotta go Jew, man.
Yeah. He said he used to.
I cannot talk top 5 lyrical
without
people
Jule and
I can't.
I don't want to mess up his lyrics, but it's something he said a long time ago that I thought was super crazy.
He is the. If y'all looking for the style originator of the Tef Pose, the T-Dubs, the T-Princes, the Poppy Tones, you know what I'm saying? The street rapping ass metaphysical niggas. That's our forefather.
You dropping some good names too, yeah.
That's our forefather.
For sure.
That's our KRS, that's our Schoolie D.
Yeah.
And not even in the sense that he rapped like a old school nigga, because he don't. He still rap like a modern nigga.
Yeah.
And I asked him on the phone, I said, bro, have you always rapped the way you rap now, even back then? And he said, yeah. And I said, yeah, man, that's hard. When you think about the universe, somebody got to be the God gene, the gene that started all that. That's the God gene of a particular style in St. Louis. So you can't really make no top 5 without that. You know what I'm saying?
And he said, what he say? He said he used to go to sleep and use the Mac as his pillow.
That's the line that made me a fan.
You know what I'm saying? I think everybody know that line all around. Like,
I heard so many niggas bite that line.
Yeah.
Because it was such a popular line.
Everybody know where that come from. I don't care where you at in the world. I remember that from, and that's been a long time.
Yeah, Jew is...
He nice.
You know, that's one of them. When we had other styles of rappers coming out, that's supposed to be like our Biggie, our 50, our, Raekwon.
Our big dog around
the nigga
in that form,
It's like that, you know what I'm saying?
On one of your songs, you say, they crucify me for telling the truth. who gonna hang on the cross
Who
with
gonna
me?
hang on the cross with me?
Break that down. Like
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but just like for the audience, what do you mean exactly
Well,
when you say
we
that?
gotta start with the notion that Jesus was a black man that was a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? He was bucking against the Romans.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? And he got crucified for telling the truth. Now, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus, but in a sense, I am saying that I do feel like what I do is a version of preaching. And I do feel like what I do is a version of spreading the gospel. And, you know, anytime you come waking people up and telling people the truth about this shit, they got what they got for you. So I'm asking,
That's a fact.
when they come for me, who gonna come with me?
I fuck
You know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah. So, so that ties into another lyric I picked up on. You said, "I see the signs of the demons." You said, "I see the signs of the demon. Say they gonna hurt Kareem, but that's impossible." Like
number 3 at
number
Burger
3
King.
at Burger King. Hey, you know what? I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I understand why they say you top 5. It's impressive, right?
Yeah.
But it set off a red flag in my head, right? Because when I listen to your lyrics, it kind of gives me this feeling where you feel like something could possibly happen to you, right? Anybody been watching you for years? We all know, like, how you put yourself out there for the world to see, right? I don't think it's no sugarcoating with you.
Yeah.
Nothing that would make me say,
Yeah.
he's just putting on an act, right?
Yeah,
That's not there, right? So what I want to ask you, just man to man, you know, going through all of the trauma, you know, all of the hate mail, death threats, all of the negative things that you've received, right? We could give flowers all day, but them motherfuckers got to go through hell too. Right?
Yeah.
So how is your mental health? Just man to man, like over the years.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
all that in.
the reason you see things going the way it's going in my current situation is because I had to take time to get all that together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Bust that down for people that might be struggling with what you saying, with what you was going through.
Yeah, bro.
Tell them like what you mean when you say you had to get it together.
Man, for years I had very intense mental health issues. Bro.
Okay.
Survivor's guilt, survivor's remorse. Just being from St. Louis was like being from damn Palestine. You got 20 dead homies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go through another year of this shit and you got 5 more, you know what I'm saying? And then to get to the point where as a black man, you feel like you playing the numbers game.
Right.
Like, well, at this point, shit, we just waiting our fucking turn like this the movie Boys in the Hood.
Nah,
you
for
know
real,
what I'm saying?
for real.
So that shit affects me, man, because I need to have a space in my mind where I believe in us in order to do what I do.
Right.
If I don't got that space where I feel the hope for us as a people, then what I do is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I feel that.
So
I feel that.
I had got to the point where I ain't really know if I had hope for not just society, but for myself in a particular way. Where
that's
it was,
deep.
Where it was like, I chose a particular route. And as a black man, you know the different routes you could take. You could take dope dealer, right? See how that's gonna go for you, right? Some niggas, slim pickings, they beat the system. Some very few niggas, right?
Very few.
Very few. Then you got goddamn me, shit, I could rap. Well, shit, I was already on the board for that. You know what I mean? Then you got basketball. Wasn't really never good at hooping, right? You got the different routes you could take. One of my routes was black radical.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying?
I feel exactly what you're saying.
That don't end good for you in this country.
They don't.
I'm announcing.
I mean, we've seen examples.
I'm not ducking no smoke. I'm announcing to motherfuckers that I'm the op.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not leaving it to mystery.
Right.
You feel me?
You know where I stand. Right.
So that come with a whole different set of consequences. Facts. And sometimes we like to poke our chests out as the nigga that's in that position and act like, you know, we got other examples of guys that walk that route. The Malcolm X's and the Pops and the Ice Cubes and the Medgar Evers and the this 100%. And the that, right? And you get to the point where when you doing some of the things they did and saying some of the shit they said, you start crystallizing yourself as if that's all it is to you.
Right.
Because them dudes existed in a space where you couldn't have the duality to your personality. You couldn't be cracking Kevin Hart level jokes and be Malcolm X at the same time.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like it's so for me, it just got to a point where I had to isolate myself and say, man, who the fuck are you for real, bro? Like we got examples of what the fuck you trying to be. Right. But who the fuck are you?
Right. So with that being said, give me some background on your role as an activist, you know what I'm saying, in the community and how it started.
Well, I started off interning for Northside Alderman.
Okay.
Named Antonio French.
Okay.
I was a real young dude, and at the time we had never had alderman like French. He was a black man, owned a lot of property in the hood. So I would like in terms of working with politicians, that was the first person who let me come to the community and do shit with him every weekend. I was a young dude. He wasn't even paying me. I just was around the experience of it all, just soaking up game about the process of shit. So from there, before that, I had needed a job. And I saw in the back of the Riverfront Times, they was registering people to vote, come down here, do. I walked in, it was two dudes from Detroit. Man, it's like early 2000s, bro. I walked in, it was two dudes from Detroit. And I told them I was coming to respond to the ad. They was like, oh, cool. The office is flying. Them niggas ain't even interview me. They just like, yeah, get on the phones and start verifying the voter registration cards. So from there, I start verifying voter registration cards, meaning I'm checking to see if they got the signature. I'm checking to see if they got the name on there. I'm calling to let you know that you registered to vote. Basically, before we send it to the Board of Elections, I'm the person to make sure these cards was really real.
Gotcha.
So I did that for a long time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that was like my start in it. You know
gotcha.
Like,
so how did that activist in you get to this point in Satin?
Because even with that, I'm behind the scenes, so I'm seeing a lot of the shit in the system, where it worked, where it don't work. People winning elections, people losing elections, propositions passing, not passing, right? So by the time I become Tef Poe the rapper, all of that shit coming in the door with me.
Right.
In my content. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's following you. Okay.
You feel me? It really is just naturally who I have always been. Like my niggas knew me, even we used to live in this crib on the north side, bunch of rappers together, kind of sort of like a trap house, but not. And anything could be going on in the crib. You walk in, niggas got ARs, some nigga in the kitchen chopping up crack. You know what I mean?
It's anything could be happening in
anything. Another nigga in the basement sewing clothes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. A lot of entrepreneurs in one place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was a co-op.
Right.
Right. But them niggas knew even then, back then, like, yeah, Poe coming in, he got a job, he working in the community, but he around the bullshit.
So let me ask you this, and we ain't gonna lean on the politicians too long. I know it's been a lot of controversy. Look, you know, when niggas say the word controversy, it make everybody laugh, you know, because we gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just another segment, and we sit down with Tef Poe. So we got to tap into it, right? We know what the people want to see. So let me know, what's the reason that you and Kara Spencer is at odds? Like, the unfiltered truth. Like, because I want her to see it.
My boy said the unfiltered truth.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want her to see it. And it ain't like, I want her to know, like, it's not a shot. It's like, you got to understand that is people needs got to be met, and when you're in control to change things, you gotta go about it in the right manner, or somebody gonna speak out about it.
Yeah.
And we got somebody that will speak out about it.
Yeah, man. So my whole thing with the Kara Spencer administration starts with not me being in defense of Tashara Jones the way that some people have kind of molded it to seem as if stepping up to take on the fight for TJ. That ain't even it.
Okay, tell your story. Then.
What it is I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
As a shorty, I got to see Freeman Bosley Jr. as the mayor, right? I got to see a black man had the might of the community behind him, right? I got to see the white community plot on how to stop that black man, right? You know what I'm saying? So what I did witness him have from St. Louis was an honorable discharge, right? From the black community.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Where we said at some point, it's gonna go how it's gonna go. They gonna come for you. But that don't by no means mean that we throwing you away, because even though it may not have been perfect, you ain't perfect. It didn't go how it could have went. Everything don't always work out how it's supposed to work out. We might have some grievances, but that don't mean that you as a black person that served the people on behalf of us, nigga, you deserve an honorable discharge.
Absolutely.
So that's what my stepping behind Tashara was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a makeshift ghetto historian, you know what I'm saying? So I assure you 300%, don't nobody sit back and watch as much about the history of St. Louis as me. Like, I watch documentaries of it, I gorge watching it. I sit back and smoke a whole ounce just watching shit from the past.
Right, just indulging, and just
taking it in and learning shit, man, and trying to understand, like, why are we in this exact situation we in today? What happened yesterday that made this all right today? And so for me, these conversations are important.
Absolutely.
Right? Because they bring me into the exact reason that I said I gotta die on the sword fighting this Kara Spencer administration. So when you look at the St. Louis of the past, we was one of the most roaring cities on planet Earth, man. And when you go past that, this region that we in has been occupied by people that look like you and me longer than it's been occupied by the colonial-looking motherfuckers. Right? I'm talking about before slavery.
No, facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Niggas want to talk about some fucking slavery. In this region, I can show you tangible proof that dark-skinned people was here before them niggas came with them shackles. So that's the conflict. When they sold this bitch in the Louisiana Purchase, Thomas Jefferson split the damn Constitution in half. The president was never supposed to be able to buy personal land with the country money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Here we are now, 300, 400, 500, 600 years later, the same corrupt motherfuckers that came to take this shit from us when they did that deal, now want to take the little bit of it that we still got from us with new bullshit deals. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I follow where you're
going. It's the same motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
And they might put on some different clothes. They might build a corporation and call it Clayco. They might sit down with this lady and what they did was, ain't no might, let me stop using the word might. They sat down with this woman and said, we think you could be the nigga handler. We gonna do what we gonna do. But we think you could be the nigga handler. We think you could rock they dumb asses to sleep. You can jump out here and say Black Lives Matter. You can give away coats and turkeys, and you could play the game. And while we fucking them over, you gonna rock them to sleep with us. So what happened? The tornado hit because you can't play with God, man. And it's the thing. When I war for reason. Because the thing that I'm doing, I can't play with. Right?
It's serious business,
These people got money, these people got power, these people got resources.
Absolutely.
You start speaking out on certain shit and you effective at it, you fucking up the program.
Right.
Because now you waking niggas up Right? I had
causing that glitch in the matrix.
The glitch in the matrix, bro.
Facts.
And it's hood niggas who don't even know what's going on, but they know what's going on through the fact that I'm telling them what's going on. So that's where this shit gets really dangerous now, because now they have an agenda to push all us to the motherfucking county. You know what I mean? They want to see a version of St. Louis that's like Denver, Colorado, where white people can smoke weed and walk around with their gun on their hip and go to Cardinal games and have 3-family duplexes in Soulard, and your black ass got no access to it because they done created a goddamn brand new Delmar Divide. Because they already got Delmar Divide, but they want to make a new one. You feel me? Everything past motherfucking Wellston, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Black it out and keep them dumbass niggas over there in despair. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what I represent is a nigga who, I battle my own demons. I battle my own depression. I already know some people gonna agree with me. Some people not gonna agree with me. It's black folk who gonna be like, you taking it too far. I don't give a damn. I'm here to be polarized, and I'm here for the conversation 100 years later. I'm trying to show you that people like Elijah Lovejoy still exist. Motherfuckers who sitting back saying, I'm not cool with the fact that they hanging niggas. I'm not cool with the fact that it's an organized effort to put us back in chains, man. And the only thing sometimes standing in resistance to that is the rap artists from here who are willing to say certain shit, man. And I was really chilling on the whole ordeal once I kind of put it out there. But then I found out, and people said I made this part up, and this is real deal shit. I ain't make this shit up. My lawyer, Javad, he been my lawyer for a very long time. I called him and said, yeah, I think I got some smoke from this situation. He called one of the fucking detectives, and they said they was investigating me over the diss records. And then he said some shit like, well, y'all know that's kind of like a violation of his constitutional rights, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you know, we don't want to really have to have one of them endeavors with y'all like that, but I would think that's a violation of his constitutional rights.
Absolutely.
And what they didn't realize is Kara Spencer and them thought I was just like a regular little like drill rapping ass nigga. Right. They didn't realize like
brush you off.
Like I'm super cold with the linguistics. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to write some shit that sounds a certain way, but it ain't that at all. For example, none of them disses got cursing in them. Ain't no profanity in none of them songs.
They can't paint the narrative on it.
I don't even use profanity in my music. Most people don't even peep it. If you listen to a Tough Post song, you don't really hear no cursing. You listen to my old shit, you'll hear some cursing. But that's when I was young, I was reckless, I was popping off. Listen to my new shit, I could talk about the same shit you talking about. But I'm just that cold where I don't gotta threaten you. I don't gotta put violence in my shit. I can make this shit sound like we watching an Alfred Hitchcock movie because I know how to write.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I use the power of my creativity to buckle their asses, and that's what they didn't like.
And you know, I guess no relief from the hurricane also, you know, like you said, set off from the tornado, I'm sorry. No relief from the tornado kind of set off another alarm for you.
Well, the trillness of it was I didn't do nothing after the tornado because you got to think, I dropped a whole tape. I think it's like what? Might be like 20 songs on that thing. It's a whole Kara Spencer diss album. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole tape telling niggas I'm tearing down this racist ass administration.
For sure.
I'm hip to their agenda. And you know what? We are the Joshua generation of niggas. It's gonna be a generation after us and a generation after them and a generation after them. And what I'm doing is just setting it up so that the next generation don't gotta look back at us and be like, damn, the niggas before us was some straight hoes, nigga. Them niggas ain't did shit, man. Like, I refuse to be in the number of niggas. When them new niggas arrive and they say, why this shit so fucked up? They not gonna look at me and be like, the rest, that them niggas was some straight bitch ass niggas. I wasn't in that order. I wasn't in that order.
So let me ask you this then, what's your stance on Wesley Bell?
I salute any black man that's surviving the gauntlet of the United States of America, but also at the same time, while I do try not to badmouth black politicians publicly, I don't really gotta say too much shit that's incendiary about bruh, because he did it himself. I don't got to say too much insidious shit about bruh, because he did it himself. He took that money from them people, man. He took that money from them people, man. And it's like Minister Farrakhan said, man, like, you got to watch out for the seeds of Shaitan, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He is dancing with the temple of Satan. And all the real people out there, I said something coded, but all the brothers out there that read what I read, that know what I know, you know what I'm saying when I say that man is messing with the temple of Satan. And that's the part where I'm never going to side with that. Like, that's the battle of Armageddon if it come down to that then. You know what I'm saying? If it come down to that, then it's the battle of Armageddon. You never gonna see me side with a particular interest group.
So is there any politicians out there that you do care for, that you would like to see win?
Yeah, sure. I support a few, man. I rock with, I don't really want to say no names, man, because
if you don't want to ruin
here's the thing. My position is gonna always be to push the nigga getting the check from the people in the system.
Right.
So if you are the individual that is in the system, it's a high chance I might come knocking on your door. So I can't really give you too much praise.
Right. I understand that. So so with that being said, we're gonna switch gears away from the politician talk, and let's get into you and your independency with your music, right? So, if I'm mistaken, correct me when I'm wrong. So, you were signed with Bungalow Records and Universal Music Group at one point?
Yeah, that was my first kind of deal. You know, we had a little distribution deal through them in the beginning.
Okay, and then you had Delmar Records, which was an indie that you created, right?
Well, I didn't really get to release no music through Delmar for real. That was a bunch of people I worked with had created a label, and at that time we was trying to get it going, but it didn't really get going the way it could have got going.
Okay, and then Tommy Boy Records, right? You were signed to them as well, right? Okay, so let independent artists know the pros and cons of being independent and being with a major.
Well, all my deals are what you would call independent major deals. So I'm indie, but I might be with a major. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm with the independent department within the major. But in 2026, you don't really need no record deal. In 2026, you are the label. Your job as an artist is to determine how much revenue from your personal income can you invest into yourself. How much can you put into you blindly, not expecting a particular style of return? And how long can you do that before
you break through?
Exactly. How long can you sustain being known as this off of your own resources? You know?
For sure.
So what you looking at with me is just that, right? Like a person who I figure out ways time and time again to make being independent make sense. It's not a linear thing where it's just gonna always make sense. Because sometimes you gotta think we dealing in the American capitalist system. Music and all of that shit as an industry ain't nothing but a byproduct of the stock market. So if the economy ain't good in general, if niggas ain't got enough money to go get eggs out of Snooks or can't put $2 in the tank comfortably, why the fuck they care about your goddamn music?
Right.
You feel me?
100%.
So as an independent artist, it's your job to have a realistic worldview about shit at all times so you can understand what you pitching, how you pitching, and why you pitching it.
That's well said, man. I hope y'all caught on to that and apply that as you see fit. So moving forward, let's talk about these Barcelona tapes, right? Those your latest projects you've been dropping. I think they fire, bro. And you took a different turn when you're using Shine Ferrari.
Yeah.
Well known in St. Louis, all around the world.
Yeah.
As a producer
One of
slash
the best
beat maker.
alive right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how did that happen?
Oh man, me and Rory been tapped in for years. People don't even know that. That's my dog. That's like that's another one of them young dudes I believe in. You know what I'm saying? My little cousins hooked me up with Rory actually. One of my cousins had passed away. He got killed at a funeral. He was a star football athlete.
Okay.
And I was over at his people house kind of around that time, and one of my cousins that rap, Eye Blazing, he was like, man, you ain't never hooked up with Rory, man? Da-da-da-da. I was like, no, I ain't never hooked up with Rory, but I used to always be hearing the beats from different people and hear different songs and stuff. So he, I think he called him right then on the spot, and then me and Rory tapped in. I bought some beats from him. And what you're really hearing is a compilation of me buying beats from Rory over the years.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So
that's smart, though.
this might have came from that pack. This might have came from that pack. This might have came from that pack. And what I did basically was kind of just took the best songs from each pack.
And put it out there.
Yeah.
That's hard, actually. Because, you know, most people ain't thinking like that. You know, they just work with what they got in front of them. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, would you say, like, that sound you chose to go with, did you feel like it was it's relevant for the times? What was your thought process on cooking that up?
Well, we had already been working on it for quite some time.
Okay.
Some of it had initially got mixed by my boy Daryl. He mixed for D Block, for Jada Kiss and them.
Yeah.
And at the time, I thought, honestly, it was going to be a certain type of project. So I hadn't even called it Barcelona at first. It had a whole different name.
Okay,
And what happened was I ended up going to Barcelona, Spain, to interview Yassine Bey, a.k.a. formerly known as Mos Def, Brother Ali, and I was with Talib Kweli.
Goats.
And I'm over there, and our engineer, he said, after we had finished working for the weekend, he said, man, you got to see this Antonio Gaudí church, dog. And I had saw it on YouTube before I left, because they said, if you go here, you got to see this.
Right.
And this building is so majestic, and it started getting built 200 years ago. Dude didn't even finish building it. When he died, they still working on it. And in my mind, I said, yo, this the type of stuff niggas like Ye and them be seeing when they write the fucking albums.
Right.
Like
they
I
be
got
having them in that zone, yeah.
I got it all of a sudden, right? I said,
yeah.
this is just looking at this structure and all the
where that
art that dude
from.
put into it. I said, damn, how could you not go write some shit after that, right?
Right.
So he took a dope ass picture of me in front of the building, and something I like to do is base my albums off of the album covers. I came up listening to a lot of No Limit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
We all did, you know.
You know, you look at
No Limit in the 90s, shit. That's as good as gold.
You know what I'm saying? So the covers was what drew you to, you would be in love with the cover while you listening to the music. You creating your own universe of what's going on based off that album cover.
Absolutely.
So I took that, that's a big thing I do in my music. I make a lot of my own covers just so my people can have that feeling when they listening to the music. I mean, I want to be in control of a lot of the process, from what the cover art look like to what it look like on your phone when you sitting there listening to it. Yeah. That all go into it.
For sure.
So
you hands on with every percentage of the project.
Yeah, dog. So with them Barcelonas, my whole idea was this. It was two things going on. I'm on basically a world tour at this point. I'm doing Barcelona. I'm going to Portugal. I'm going to New York. I just got back from Minnesota. We was in Atlanta, right? And
going crazy out here.
Coming back to STL, right?
Yeah.
But when I get back to STL, I ain't gonna cap. It was 314 day. And I felt like people was having an inappropriate conversation around my namesake a little bit. You know what I mean?
Tap into that.
Like, people, every year when certain people get selected to perform at these things, the conversation then becomes XYZ is inadequate. right? But I'm rapping 365 days a year across the globe, so I couldn't be inadequate.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'm not coming out of retirement for one particular day.
Right.
I'm not coming out to rap and have a weekend bash. Like, I'm living I'm living the rap lifestyle. I'm here, there, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I come back home and I feel like niggas is treating the dialogue like the reason he ain't on the stage for this is it's the music, or it's he ain't capable, or he don't got shit that sound like this or that. I choose not to make a certain type of music, my nigga.
You're an artist, you can make whatever if you wanted to. I can
rap in any range. I assure you, my brother, I can rap in any range of styles these niggas want to go. Like, if you listen to my catalog, I'm taking them down through there. I'm not doing all this shit outside the city because my music is limited.
There you go.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
For sure. You wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't be able to, bro.
Right.
So, how you think I feel coming back from being in the green room, tearing it down, Busta Rhymes walking in there going, yo, the God killed it.
Yeah.
Right? How you think he telling Talib that, KRS-One telling Talib, man, the dude with the Malcolm X song, oh my God, you know what I'm saying?
And how many people could say that?
How you think I feel coming home?
Right.
And this shit gotta be treated like it's a fucking debatable, my nigga.
Right.
So you know, somebody like me, I come from the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant school of shit.
Right.
Now that means niggas gotta get walked down.
Right. Absolutely.
3 projects, nigga. Everybody boot the fuck up.
No, I
you
get
feel
it.
me?
I get
Since
it.
everybody rapping in this bitch, do some rapping.
I get it. I fuck with that.
3 projects, nigga. That shit ain't nothing to me.
Fuck with
Another one coming next week, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The way I rock, you know what I'm saying?
Since we talking like that, we're here.
Yeah, since we on that, let's get on that. Where y'all music at?
Where is it? It's taking you boys 2
3
years.
of them, back to back, gang. I ain't worried about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's 100, bro. I appreciate your passion, man, and going into that bag on that because truthfully,
if you gonna bless the streets, bless them. It be a lot of acting like niggas is blessing the streets as rappers. Bless the streets, nigga. Fuck the numbers.
Yeah.
Fuck the cause niggas get scared to see them limited YouTube views.
Yeah,
niggas get scared to see them limited this, them limited that. I don't give a fuck about none of that white man shit, nigga. This hip hop, nigga.
Right.
This fucking hip hop. Put that shit out.
For sure. And you know what? It's not a better way to end that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's for real. Rap ain't dead. Niggas just scared, man. They scared.
Before we even get off this platform today, I do want to say everything you said was valid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta put all the shiny shit down and get to the grind, man. Like, really work to build something that'll grow outside of the city, right?
Yeah, man.
That means standing up with a brother, a friend, a co-worker, whatever that person is to you, just to see things go further. I don't always gotta like everything you do.
Yeah.
Right? And I also don't have to agree with you on everything, right?
Yeah.
But if it's gonna push the culture forward,
that's what it is.
I support it.
Bro, I feel like, honestly, what you just defined is the latch and key to the role I play in St. Louis hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. If it ain't no journalism, I turn myself into the journalist, right? And I don't always get to, and this is one of the most honest interviews I ever did, for real. I don't always get to harp on not winning the awards, because niggas will take me completely out the fucking category. Like I don't I don't live across the street from y'all ass just because my shit working.
Right, and you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I live across the street. How am I not included in the fucking category? You know what I mean? Like, now we making it easier for ourselves by eliminating the real rappers from the category.
I totally agree with you. Now, you know what I think about award shows, right? And I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, right? I respect what they do in the city as a whole, right? But what I think about award shows is that you have like people that's like really good, right? are really great at what they do, and they have a relationship with the people that have the platforms, the award shows.
Yeah.
Then you have people that's like out of this world doing things bigger than the people that got the award shows, right? So you're not gonna be looked at for the award show because they already see you as a bigger entity.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? So they not really overlooking you.
Shout out to my boy Terrence. I got it.
You did.
He gave me the he humbly gave me Man of the Year last year at the St. Louis Arts and Music Awards. And that's one I really wanted, because I was outside in them streets as much as I could be for the storm. Prior to that, I was in them streets. You know, we do coat drives, we do food drives. I done been with my brothers out there helping people with Narcan. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
like it's a lot of shit that I have put my hand on that go unspoken. I don't get to fully say everything I'm doing. Also because some of the shit I'm doing is agitating the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to be releasing records independently, free from some of the dark side of the music industry, telling other black people how to do it, telling black men I believe in us, telling the black woman that she the greatest thing God ever created, still in the club smoking weed. Still with niggas that's throwing up gang signs.
Still feeding the homeless.
Still got to go over my mama house and make sure she's straight. Still mobbing, checking with my nephews. Not letting this bullshit turn me into some shit that don't really exist. Like still being the same nigga that you got to bump into in Walmart and doing all that shit. I'm not supposed to do that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You ain't supposed to be relatable.
I'm not supposed to be relatable, and I damn sure ain't supposed to be telling you, my nigga, hey, bro, you know you can do the same shit.
Right.
Hey, they got the woo 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 back there. Hey, I'm gonna leave them motherfucker unlocked. Just go ahead and get what you want about that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
I ain't supposed to be doing that shit, man. So motherfuckers get to taking this shit for granted until a motherfucker ain't here no more, because we don't have people who are willing to say, look, dog, they coming to demolish us. They don't give a fuck about your hopes and dreams, nigga. They don't give a fuck about the fact that you want to sing, rap, and dance, my nigga. They don't give no fuck about none of that. You hear what I'm saying?
100%.
They playing a big boy, either you got it or you don't game.
You got it or you don't.
You feel me?
And with that being said, I would encourage every young man, young woman to, we living in the times where you got to get your shit together, right? And getting your shit together don't mean you gotta be a millionaire.
Yeah.
It means that you understand what's going on in front of you, right? You are willing to do something about the current situation that you in that could be holding you back, right? Taking control of your own life. That's where you gotta go in order to make it out here.
Yeah.
You are in control of your reality through your thoughts.
Yeah.
So whatever you think, you will become.
And my number one thing, if I could give game to the artist, is like, every day is a scene from your biopic. The movie don't start when you get famous, nigga. Somebody already watching that motherfucker.
That's a fact.
And every day is a scene from your biopic. So you are the director of that movie. You are selecting the scenes that go in that movie right now. Don't wait till some magical moment happen and start saying, oh, I'm finna start having a career.
It won't happen that way.
Fuck a career, have a life.
That's right.
The life is the career comes out of the life that you decide to make for yourself.
That's right. And with that being said, us at Just Another Segment, we rock with the real. We thank Tef Poe for coming in, sitting down with us.
Yeah, man, we here.
He gave it to us like no other, man.
We here, man. We here, man.
We appreciate it, man. And 2026 and beyond, man.
2026, I'm not gonna stop, man.
Put the pressure on them boys.
But it ain't even about me putting the pressure on on the city, man.
No, not the city, just on the world.
Give
it to them.
We got to put the pressure on the niggas outside the city,
Absolutely.
man. Like we got some of the hardest, dopest people that ever did it from this motherfucker,
Absolutely, man.
And what we got to stop doing, what I represent, hopefully, at this very moment, the new version of me, because every time I go into the fire, I come back. And just like Cat Williams, I say, oh, shit, I got to go see what the Illuminati on, gang.
Yeah.
Oh, they ran over here. Hey, nigga, they doing some shit, nigga. You better get ready. So now I done ran over there, seeing what the Illumina niggas is doing. I'm back in the loop, and I'm here to just represent something new, something dynamic, something entertaining, something energetic, something motivational, something that's gonna inspire you, man. You know what I'm saying?
And man, shout out your podcast, man, because if y'all just tuning in, Tef do a podcast with Talib Kweli,
man.
And they go around interviewing different artists and different people. I just seen one. I think y'all had Dave East on there.
Yeah, we just had East on there.
Yeah,
man.
so they doing, man. Tef doing big shit, man. He really is a great representative of our culture here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And really tap into him, man. Watch what he doing, man. And don't be afraid to hit him up and ask for pointers. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to do something for you. So let the people know how they can watch you.
Man, hit me on.
And where they can find you on your social.
Hit me on Instagram, Tef_POE. Make sure y'all keep supporting the podcast with me and Talib. Let me ask you this. That's been a crazy journey. I've been able to be around people I never thought I'd be around. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, Yassine Bey, DJ Premier. You know, these people I'm just around through these guys. Alchemists. You know what I'm saying? Just
legendary shit.
Man, I'm straight from STL, man. So I just got an obligation to keep this thing going. How are we gonna keep it going? You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? That's another one of our legends that deserve their flowers. So make sure y'all tap in with them. It's your boy Top Gordy. Just another segment, baby.
Just another segment.
We out. Right on.